Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Janisha, and you're watching Becoming Janisha. Alright y'all, before we get into today's video, I want to talk about some things. Okay, so this morning I woke up, right? And I got myself in the tub, got myself my clothes on, vice versa with Nathan. I woke up this morning, I felt good. So I'm in the car. I decided to come outside and do my homework in the car to get a nice fresh breeze, because that's why it felt so good. I said, let me tell y'all why I say this. And I was thinking, I'm always thinking, I think a little bit too much. And I don't post everything I'm thinking, because then we would just have way too many videos with me talking. But I was thinking, I was scrolling down Facebook, and I say this, I scroll down Facebook a lot. There was some people complaining, and these people was complaining before the shutdown, before the social distancing rule. And let me tell you why. They complaining about they don't have the time to do this, they don't have the time to do that, this, that, and third other. Let me tell you something. You have a month and a half of no work, no school, no shopping, no bills, probably in some states. I'm not saying all, but some. You had time to save money. You had time to do everything. You had time to start a business. You had time to start a class online. It don't take that long. Let me tell you something. The same people that is always complaining about something, that show God's given right to complain, change it. You had a month and a half. So some people's always complaining about their kids not being on a schedule, not having enough time to complete a schedule. You had a whole month and a half to put your kids on a direct schedule. You wake up at this time. You eat at this breakfast this time. You eat snack at this time. You eat lunch at this time. You take a nap at this time. Bath time, dinner time, this, that, and the third. You had a whole month to do it because these kids ain't in school. And I know that for sure. And so you had all of this time to put your kids on a schedule. You had a time to start a business. You had time to enroll yourself into a school. Teachers are still, counselors, admission counselors are still working. They working virtually, but they're working. So you can't tell me that you didn't have the time to do what you needed to do. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so I'm back. So you couldn't tell me you didn't have time to do that. You didn't tell me you didn't have time, if you're collecting unemployment, to save some money. Everybody got a stimulus check. Not everybody, but if you worked, got taxes 2018, 2019, you got a stimulus check. And you could have saved that stimulus check after you paid your bills, depending on how many kids you got and depending on how much you got. You could have saved that money. Me, I always complain about saving money and put myself on a schedule. I've put myself on a schedule. And I've been on that schedule for about 2 weeks, and it's working. My son is always on a schedule. So he's good. I set a schedule for myself, and I'm falling off. Me, I like to spend money. I promised myself during this shutdown, I was going to see at the end of this shutdown to see how much money I can save. And I'm telling you, and this ain't from a stimulus check. Set that stimulus check aside, because a stimulus check don't mean nothing. I'm talking about a work check, to money that I go to McDonald's every day for and work for. My McDonald's money is a little bit of money, but it's something. And so I've put myself on a strict no spender unless I'm putting gas in my car and I am paying my phone bill, which was what, twice in the last month? Like, paid it, yeah. Yeah, paid it March and April, yeah. See, you had to do the math, yeah. So that's the only time. So, and then I have like, save money. And so, you could have been doing all of this in this last month and putting yourself and making your life a little bit better than what it was before this whole shutdown, social distancing. Your girl was going to school before the social distancing, but I'm glad I'm in school now. I was going to school anyway, but it's giving me a little drive with the social distancing thing, because I would be procrastinating on school and then going to the stores and trying to do everything else, leaving and doing everything else. You feel me? But I got no choice but to sit my ass at home, excuse my language, and do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? I would have been going to my job and doing my homework. But I got to sit in my car and do my homework. I don't have to, but I choose to. But all I'm saying is, you could have done something in the last month and a half to change your life and to better your life. And when it's time to go back to work and go do what you need to do and get back into the swing of things, you could have had a set schedule for your children. You could have been doing online schooling because there ain't no kids going back to school for the rest of the year in some states. And so you could have been doing something. That business could have been booming, honey. Promote it the right way, do it the right way. Honey, that business can be booming. And I'm just saying that because I've seen this lady and she started her business and she's using this time and the social distancing time and quarantine time to start her business. I've seen people going back to school, people like myself saving money, people doing what they need to do, just doing something to make their lives a little bit easier and a little bit better during this whole quarantine social distancing thing. You had a month and a half. I know that's not a long time, but it's the right time right now. It's not a long time to do something, but baby, it's the beginning of something. This is the beginning of times that you can do something. This is like you needed a chance to relax and get your mind together and get right with yourself. You could have used this time to get that done. Stop complaining about not being able to go to the mall. Stop complaining about not being able to do this and that and that. Maybe that's what we needed. Everybody in this whole entire country needed a break. Needed time where they could just... Because we complain a lot. We as human beings, we complain about everything. We're never satisfied. But we needed this time. I know I did. I know I needed this time to chill out and to get some things in order. Not only for myself, but for my son. Because I was running ragged from work and school. I mean, not work and school, but work. Getting him to school and doing his homework. Even though he's doing homework, then just a lot. It was just a lot. And I was dead tired. I was tired. I was, stressing out a lot. I am not stressed since this whole thing happened. Because I've prioritized things. And, I mean, I might be sounding stupid to most people. But I'm just saying, we could have during this little time, you could have made your life a whole lot better than it was before. That's all I got to say because that's what is the truth and that's what I was thinking. Because me personally, I am always looking for ways to make my life better. I'm looking for ways to right my wrongs with people. If I was wrong, I'm going to right those wrongs. You feel what I'm saying? I have rekindled certain types of relationships with people and I've cut some people off. Because, and it's not even just, it's just between these last March and April. Because there's a lot of people who don't really care about your well-being. It shows. And it shows real well. It's a whole lot of things that you could have did to make your life better. But I'm done yapping because I'm 9 minutes in. I love you guys so much. We were supposed to be a vlog, but I'm going to start a vlog after I upload this one. But for real, y'all. You could have done something during this time to better yourself. Better yourself. But I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in my next video.